We're going to turn now to a guest who recently made history after his New York-based real estate tech company went public, putting him on the path to become one of the youngest ever black billionaires in the U.S. at just 41 years old. He highlights his journey to success in his new book, No One Succeeds Alone. Learn everything you can from everyone you can. Everybody, let's please welcome founder and CEO of Compass, Robert Reffkin.
Thank you for being with us, Robert. I love the title of your book, and in it you talk about mentors and the important role that they play in your life. And you specifically talk about your first mentor, saying it was actually, and it is, your greatest mentor. Tell us about her.
My greatest mentor is, of course, my mom. You know, it was growing up as just me and her. She was a single parent. She was an Israeli immigrant disowned by her parents for having an interracial relationship with my father, who was black. And, you know, she taught me some of the best lessons I've ever learned, like bounce back and bounce back with passion whenever something doesn't go your way.
You said the lesson she taught you about bouncing back. Did she teach you the lesson about not being afraid to change course? Because you had a pretty good gig over at Goldman Sachs and you decided to start something else. What do you say to people who are afraid to maybe things are going well, going smoothly, going okay, and just decide to give it all up and try something else?
Well, the path to starting something new was I was at Goldman Sachs after having a very traditional career at the White House, at McKinsey, and at Lazard. And someone asked me, do I think about my job in the shower? And I said, of course not. And he said, if you don't think about your job in the shower, it means you don't love it enough to be great at it. So that was the trigger to say, I have to go do something else. But also, I listened to the advice of the late Vernon Jordan, who told me, don't leave an institution until you are one. And what he meant is make sure you have enough success in the traditional sense that you can go take a risk. And even if you fail after 1, 2, or 3 years, you can get back into a traditional role and see success again.
Robert, you just messed up my co-anchor here. I think she's going to resign after the show. The whole thinking about your job in the shower thing.
TJ, and I was like, do you think about this job in the shower?
Robert, you just messed us up, man.
Oh, no. I might have to change careers, Robert. You know, something I do think about in the shower is running. I am a huge avid runner, but I am so impressed with your track record. You ran 50 marathons in 50 states over 6 years, and you didn't just do it because you could or you wanted to. You did it to raise money, over $1 million for charity. That is so impressive and so remarkable. Tell us why giving back is a huge part of what you do.
Look, personally, I think giving feels better than getting, but also I know I'm only where I am because people paved the way to give me the opportunities that I have today. Not just the mentors that gave me advice over the years, but if I was born 50 years earlier, this wouldn't be possible. It wasn't possible for a black person 50 years ago to realize this kind of success. But people took sacrifices, they worked hard, and they made opportunities for others.
We're going to stick to the running theme here. Because people like to throw around that you might end up running for office. So we have made several attempts here, my man, to get people on the show, our guests, to announce their runs for office right here on the show. It hasn't worked a single time, but we're going to try it one more time. Do you do you have anything? Are you going to run for office? In particular, mayor of New York is what they're talking about.
Well, look, I am 100% committed to Compass. As CEO, I have over 20,000 agents and 3,000 employees at Compass that are counting on me to be focused. That said, I love New York City. I wouldn't be where I am if it wasn't for New York City. It's the most diverse city in the world, and I hope that at some point I can find a way to give back in a meaningful way. But that's also what this book is about. I'm giving all the proceeds to charity, and it's a way to hopefully take the best lessons that I've learned over time from mentors and experiences that I've had and make it accessible to others.
Spoken like a true politician.
Yeah.
You do have a future, Robert. Thank you so much for joining us. No one succeeds alone. Learn everything you can from everyone you can. It goes on sale May 4th. You heard it all goes to charity. It's being sold wherever books are sold. Thank you so much again. We really enjoyed having you on, Robert.
Thank you.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here. to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.